Hello everybody and welcome back to some SkyT. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, the last time we were together, we got started with FTB contraptions, and that is what we are going to be doing today. My goal today is we're going to definitely get the advanced machine frame or machine block going. That is a must because we need to get it so we can get into making our antimatter from mechanism. And speaking of mechanism, we've got plenty of the plutonium and polonium for everything we should need. Way more than we're probably ever going to need, but we've got it. And so now we need to get that switched over to antimatter. Actually, I could probably go ahead and do it without needing this, but we can't make antimatter. We'd just be storing a bunch of polonium, and that's just a pain. So, that's what we're going to do today. So, we're really at the point where we can make the machine block now. We worked and got the industrial grade metals. Those are able to be auto-crafted. We've got the advanced alloys auto-craftable. We got the carbon plates auto-craftable. We've got the machine blocks themselves auto-craftable. The crystal growth core, we have those set up to be automated. That was something we done a while back when we were doing Lazier AE2. The only thing we've got left to do is this guy right here, our copper core. So we're going to need a copper wire, and we're going to need iron rods. And the iron rods are easy enough to do. We can put them in, we're going to have to make us another compressor, because our compressor is not extruding. It is, might be able to do it this way, because we're going to have to do this for this guy here. There's no other way of making copper rods other than with the rolling mill. So that is what we are going to try to do first. I've never attempted to try to automate this, so we're going to see what we can't do. So, we should have one made. I know, we probably don't have it in here. No. Let's get us a electric motor. We got a quest complete. Oh yeah, we were missing the rolling mill. That gives us an electric motor. We used the rolling mill. Where did I use him at? I set him up somewhere. I don't know where I set him up at. I've got to find it. I found it. It's right here. Alright, I don't think, this is all going to right here, and that's filled up, so we can't do that. This guy over here is got 6 of 8 channels, so we can't use that. Wait, 6 of 8, yeah, we can do that. We just need one channel for this. Yeah, let me figure this out. Alright, so that wound up being a lot easier than I expected it to be. I just run a shaft over to the rolling mill, placed a pattern provider up next to it, and it will automatically put the items in and with the pipe suck them out. So we've got recipes now for both of our rods. That was a, let's see if we can find that. Multi-servo press, no. Pulse grinder, rolling mill. Beautiful. So that part is taken care of. Next up on our list is we need to make copper wires. So we need to make the extruder. This actually shouldn't be, that's not what I wanted to do. We need to make this guy up. So all we're waiting on is the electric circuit. And there we go, there is our extruder. Beautiful. We can use this guy. We can place him over here with the rest of our stuff, and I can get him set up for. I don't have none of our. So I need one of each of the. There's an overclocker, transformer, ejector upgrade, and what else was in there? Oh, the energy storage. Don't necessarily need the energy storage, but it is nice to have the extra space inside of that. So we can do that, and that. We can throw this guy on the back of it. And all we need now is a recipe for our wires. There we go. And then finally a recipe for the copper coil. Beautiful. Now, all we need now is to make us a recipe for our, let's get this quest done. That just gives us that. So this is made in the advanced crafting table. So we want to set the recipe for that. We want this guy set there. We need 2 of these. And to save them. And then we just need to set up our stuff downstairs. So this guy goes there. Unpackager. Our packager. And there we go. That should have us what we need. All we need to do now is put one of these guys in here, one of these guys in here, and now we should be able to craft. It's got a lot of stuff to craft, but now we should be able to do this. All right, we shall wait. All right, so everything is crafting up, and it looks like our big hold up on this being really fast is our FTB machines, which we're going to eventually get taken care of. But that should, there we go, advanced machine block. Quest complete. That was what we wanted. Now, with that, we can go back to mechanism here. We're not going to do it this episode, but our SBS casing. We've got everything we need now, except for precision mechanism and Ostrom, which Ostrom we don't have very much of. We've got to get that squared away. We may go do that right quick. And then after that, it's going to be, I'm going to spend some time making all the different machines and stuff like that. We're not got anything else that we're going to do as far as using the machines. We're going to need the, I don't think we need the roller just yet. No. We're going to make the machines. Most of these machines we're not going to be using until we get into VadeTech. So I'm just going to go ahead and make all these up. Nothing. Iridium circuits, we'll have to look at graphene. Graphene is compressed coal balls, which we haven't done that just yet. We've made the compress FTB, carbon fiber mesh, rubber. No, we haven't done that just yet. So that's not that bad to do, but with the graphene, we can now make our next tier solar panel also. So let's work on, let me get the graphene set up. I'm going to get us a set up in the, wherever we get Ostrom from. That would be Mars. So I need to get that set up. So let me get at it. Alright, so I am waiting on the next tier solar panel, our HV solar panel. This takes a ton of stuff to make. And then just think we need 6 of these to make our EV. So yeah, a lot of stuff going into this. I have made the upgraded or the advanced compressor. We're going to try this guy out and see how it does. Because this is where our bottleneck was. So we're going to see, and I'm working on that. I'm working on getting battery boxes made. That way, while we're not using this, we can start storing some power. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. All right, so this took a minute to get done, and I have switched our plates over to the servo press instead of our press up there. We still got it because there are some recipes that we do need for it, but this is quite a bit faster than what our create press was. So right now I'm just waiting on these last few to craft up, and then we should have everything we need. Beautiful. That's not what I wanted to do, but so we do have a HV solar panel. So we can craft it now all from scratch, so we're good to go there. That's actually going to give us a second one. This is going to give us some XP. And now, like I said, I need to work on making the battery boxes. These just take energy crystals. We've got all of that stuff done. This guy, energy crystals, graphene, we're good to go there. And for the EV, we can't do that because we've got to get into the antimatter stuff. So I'm going to work towards, do we need these for anything? HV battery box? No, not really. So probably setting up a recipe is not necessarily the best thing to do, but it might work better as far as trying to craft this stuff. We'll see. Anyways, that's what I'm working on next. Alright, so we've got this all set up. I've got both these solar panels running. Looks like, I don't know how to figure this out, but if we go in here, it says it's output 64 zaps. So I'm going to assume that's what we're generating. I don't know how this converts over to it, but it shows 25,000 and 26,000. And this is inputting a bunch. And we're using the HV cables, which if we come in here, that transfers 512. So yeah, this will fill up. We'll have it for this, and we can go on about our business. So that guy is full made. That one's made. That one's made. And like I said, we can't get into that. We've got to get into the EV stuff. So now that we've got that, we really don't have any use for this stuff other than transforming or for conversions. So don't need to worry about that just yet. We do need to work on our reprocessors. I think that's going to be next. These guys should be fairly easy to make. I need a handful of these. And probably what's going to happen is after I get this guy filled up, I'm probably going to pull one of these off and use them for the reprocessors. So let's get that made up. I'm going to make a recipe for this. Did I save it anywhere? No. So reprocessor, that guy goes there. We don't have the compressor set up. So we need a compressor. We need this guy. And then I need a recipe for the composter. And let's set all this up, and we'll make up, I don't know, 10 of them. That sounds like a good number to start with. So reprocessor, 10 of them. Should be easy enough. We've got everything we need. Let's wait. Alright, so we've got our processors made, and I've got them set up. Let's grab some deep slate here. So basically I've got this guy, the HB, running into our processors. That is not... I don't know why it's not keeping up with the power. I don't know how much power it actually uses, but it's going through. We are getting scrap. It's not a very fast process. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're not getting full power here. But it is working, and each one of them are charging up, so it's at least a steady flow. If we had the better solar panel, it would work a lot better. If I had another solar panel, it would probably work better. But for now, basically all this is it's scrap. We use this guy. Let's go ahead and grab all of those. We're going to need them to complete the quest. So there is our quest. Let's just put those back like that. So this is used to just amplify what we are going to be making as far as UU matter. Not UU matter, that's IC2. The antimatter for this. So we're not ready to get into that just yet. But yeah, we are making the scrap now, and we can go ahead and complete this guy and complete that guy. That gives us another bit of scrap, which we can do that with. And it's not a huge boost, but it does. If you can get enough of this going, it makes getting the antimatter a whole lot faster. But we're limited on power right now, so it seems. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. So I think that we have got everything made that we need to get made, at least for now, as far as FTB contraptions go. We needed the advanced machine blocks. That is what we need in order to get our SPS casing so we can get into the antimatter. And we've got to get antimatter before we can do the antimatter construction for here. We need antimatter pallets for that. Everything else we've already got, or at least can make. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with that. So, I'm not sure. So while we have a little bit of time still, I am going to go ahead and work towards getting what we need to finish. Not everything. We're going to go ahead and complete all of these machines. I may go ahead and do the advanced ones just to get them done. It's just going to be, it's really just a lot of processing stuff while we're sitting here. I am not going to set any of these machines up. So, yeah, I'm just waiting on all of this stuff to craft up. Basically, we're waiting on the machine block. That's not what I wanted to do. And that is, the biggest thing is waiting on the machine blocks to craft, as we have to wait for it to craft all the different tiers of the industrial foregoing ones. So that's kind of what we're waiting on. So I'm going to go ahead and craft all these up right quick. Alright, so I've got everything made up. We've got the windmill, the charge pad, the roller, the canning machine, the centrifuge, the macerator, the EV transformer, and the LV transformer. So all of that is done. There was something. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put these just in case it's a minute before we get to this. We'll have plenty of room. So, got all of that done. This stuff can all go up in our system. I'm not too worried about it. That can go up, that can go up, and that can go up. So, quest, we've got a bunch of quests. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And that give us another transformer, and a machine block. Beautiful. All right, so for the time being, we are done with FTB contraptions. Like I said, we need to get into mechanism antimatter before we can get into the FTB antimatter. I'm not too concerned with the nuclear reactor. We'll set that up, but we have no reason to make it other than really to use for antimatter, and we have all the be able to get all of it that we're going to need. So, but that's it. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.